Elon Musk antagonized many in the Trump administration while heading the Department of Government Efficiency, got pushed aside, and finally left to tend to his business, a bombshell article by The Atlantic reveals. An unverified incident lists a dramatic confrontation between Musk and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent in the White House. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent was shouting at Elon Musk in the halls of the West Wing last month, loud enough for Donald Trump to hear and in a language that he could certainly understand, the article claims. Bessent and Musk were fighting over which of them should choose the next IRS leader, and implicitly over Musk's bureaucracy be damned crusade. Without securing the Treasury chief's sign-off, Musk had pushed through his own pick for the job. Bessent was, quite obviously, not having it. The Atlantic report further claimed the fight had started outside the Oval Office. It continued past the Roosevelt Room and toward the Chief of Staff's office, and then barreled around the corner to the National Security Advisor's warren. Musk accused Bessent of having run 2 failed hedge funds. "I can't hear you," he told Bessent as they argued, their faces just inches apart. "Say it louder." Dismissing this account, Musk wrote on X, "They are the past, the legacy media fading into obscurity." Conservative media personality Megyn Kelly came out in Musk's support, writing, "If his life is in decline, sign me up for decline." Musk's nearly 4-month whirlwind tenure in the Trump administration has drawn to a close as he shifts his focus to his businesses, chiefly Tesla, which has hit a rough patch. After Donald Trump won the 2024 election, he sought to bring high-profile business leaders into the fold to bolster the image of a revitalized, results-driven government. Musk, the maverick entrepreneur who had supported Trump during his campaign, was tapped to lead DOGE, a symbolic nod to his internet-savvy image. For Trump, Musk's presence lent a veneer of innovation and private sector credibility. For Musk, it was an opportunity to reshape federal bureaucracy, promote advanced automation, and potentially create favorable regulatory conditions for his companies. The early months were filled with headlines, bold promises, and futuristic proposals, digitizing public services, reducing bureaucratic waste, and applying Tesla-style efficiency to everything. But behind the scenes, frictions began emerging. Musk's ideological ambiguity soon became a liability. While his libertarian, technocratic leanings initially aligned with Trump's deregulation-first agenda, their differences widened. Musk's increasingly public clashes with social activists and vague statements on issues like free speech, trans rights, and corporate diversity alienated parts of the administration, eager to maintain a carefully managed populist image. Bessent's Treasury Department was among the first to restrict Musk's DOGE from entering into the details, though a judge's order sealed the decision in stamp. Trump used to post a lot about Elon Musk on Truth Social, about 4 times a week in February and March. According to a Politico report, but now Trump and Musk both have stopped talking about each other publicly. As Musk's political stature dimmed, his business empire began to falter. Amid growing EV competition and controversial public behavior, Tesla's market share and brand appeal declined. The company lost ground in Europe and China, while U.S. sales stagnated under the shadow of Musk's polarizing persona. Delays in federal approvals for Starlink expansions and space launches, some allegedly political, added to the pressures. The message was clear. Musk's businesses needed his full attention. Shareholders in Tesla and SpaceX began pushing for his return, citing lack of direction, public backlash, and missed product targets. Analysts began asking if Musk had overextended himself, both politically and professionally. While Musk's exit has been framed as voluntary, it doesn't appear to be so. Musk had effectively been sidelined much earlier, excluded from core policy decisions and relegated to symbolic roles. DOGE continued in name only, stripped of influence and ambition. Ahead of the 2026 midterms, Trump would want his government to retain popular support, which was eroding due to Musk's radical cuts in staff and spending. Musk, who spent nearly $300 million to back Trump's presidential campaign and other Republicans last year, said on Tuesday he will cut his political spending substantially. Musk's foray into government was bold, disruptive, and ultimately unsuccessful. Yet in stepping away from politics, he may have rediscovered his core identity, not as a political figure, but as an innovator. After a steep fall this year, Tesla stock is up more than 50% in little over a month as investors have cheered Musk's decision to scale back his time in Washington.